What's up everyone and welcome to Double Down Sunday. In today's video we'll be drawing the scout skin from Fall Guys. Now the first thing we want to do is start at the top of our page with the bottom edge of the hat. So let's start all the way over on the left side. We draw a curve that goes up in the middle and then we'll just bend that down on the right side. And then we'll work our way up the sides of the hat brim. Starting on the left, go up and out. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to connect the left and right side with that same curve. So let's start up here, and go up in the middle, and then bend that down. And we want to give this hat brim some thickness. So starting back on the left, let's start with a short line going up on either side. And then again, we're going to close out the top with that same curve. Let's draw the top of the hat in behind the hat brim. From the left side, we're going to step in, curve up, and in towards the top of the head. Go to the right side, step in, come in the opposite direction towards the same height. Now we're going to close out the top of the hat. Starting back on the left, go up in the middle, and then bend that down. Now we want to move down and draw two small ovals for the eyes. Let's start on the left, starting from the top of the oval, come all the way down towards the bottom, and back up towards the top. Let's line this up on the right side, come down to the same height, and then back up. Now let's fill the eyes in black. Let's add that mic over on the right side. Starting just underneath the right eye, we're going to start with a straight line going across. Now we're going to draw in a rectangle. Come down the sides with a short line, and then we'll close off the bottom. And then from the right side of the mic, we're going to draw two straight lines going out, lined up with the side of the hat. So from the top corner, we'll step down, draw a straight line going out to right about there, step down, and draw that twice. Now let's close off the end with a small half circle going out and then in. Let's go back to the center and draw that circle around the face. So we start underneath the hat brim. So we go around the eye, come down in the middle. I'm just going to tuck this up underneath the mic, go up to the top, go out around the right side, and then up underneath the hat brim. Now we're going to move out and draw on the side of the head. Let's start from the bottom corner of the hat brim, curve the head going out, and then down to right about there. Let's go over towards the right side. We're going to go in behind the mic, and then continue along the bottom. We just want to line this up with the left side. And then from the bottom of the head, we're going to step up and draw the edge of the collar. Starting up here, curve down in the middle, round this out, and then go up on the right. Let's add the headphones on the side of the head. We're going to start from the bottom corner of the hat brim. Just going to curve this out, come down, and then in towards the side of the collar. Let's do the same thing on the right. We're going to go out, just going to go around the mic, and then pull that back in. And then we'll draw the outside of the headphones. Starting on the left at the very top, curve out, down, and then pull that in. Let's add the strap along the top. Starting from this point, we're going to angle up and in behind the hat brim. And I just want to trace that out on the inside. Let's go back to the center and add the dog tags. Starting right in the middle, start with a straight line going across, step down, draw that twice. Now let's close off the ends with a curve, going out and then back in, almost like a bracket. Now we're going to layer two dog tags in behind. Starting at the very top, angle up and out towards the left, and then right. We're going to come down the sides with an angled line. Then we'll come down and in with a short line. Now we're going to pull that up and in towards the middle. Now from the outside of the head, we'll draw a curve that comes down and then in behind the dog tag. We'll do the same thing on the right. Going out and up. And then from the outside, we'll draw a small bracket, goes out and then back in. And then we'll thicken up that chain. Starting back on the left, we're going to follow that same curve. Coming down and then in. Let's leave a gap along the top and draw the sides of the body. From the chain, we'll step down, draw a straight line, coming all the way down towards the bottom of the belt, go over towards the right side, come down to the same height. Now let's close off the bottom. Starting back on the left, curve the belt, coming down the middle, and then up on the right. Now we're going to draw on the top of the belt. From the left hip, we're going to step up, and draw that same curve, coming down the middle, and then back up. And then we'll add the buckle in the center. Leaving a gap, let's draw two lines. One on the left, and then one on the right. Now we're going to add that strap that goes across the body. So let's start at the bottom of the chain on the right side. It's going to curve down, and then bend that out towards the top of the belt on the right side. And now we're going to go back up to the top of the collar, draw that same curve. We're going to come down, in behind the chain, just continue in between, and all the way over towards the left side. Let's continue working down towards the feet. We're going to start with a large half oval, starting from the hip, come down towards the middle, just round this out, and pull that back up on the right side. And then we'll tuck the feet in underneath the body, leaving a gap in the center. Let's go to the left side, curve out and down towards the heel, move over towards the right, go out and down towards the same height, and then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, curve the foot coming down, and then up towards the toes. Let's go back to the left side and draw on the top of the foot. We start from the toe, we're going to curve up. I'm just going to bend this down, aiming towards the heel, stop right about there, and then I'll bend that back up towards the inside of the leg. Do the same thing on the right, going up towards the top of the foot, and then bending that down, sort of aiming towards the heel, and we'll bend that back up. And then from the top of the foot, we're going to curve the leg going in and up underneath the body. And then we'll add a thick sole on the bottom of the feet. We're going to take this curve, step up, and then just trace that across. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. Let's start just up above the corner of the belt, step up, curve the arm going out, and then down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. And now we're going to add in the thumbs. Starting from the wrist, we're going to draw a small half circle, curving in and then out. Now I'm going to connect the bottom of the thumb to the wrist with a curve that goes up, and we'll bend that in. And now we'll add 3 fingers on either side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, we come down and then bend this up. We're going to step down, curve down and up the second finger. And then the third finger, we're going to go out, up, and then in towards the outside of the chain. Go out, pull the arm up, and then in. Let's go back and separate out each finger. We're going to start from the outside, we curve down and then up, separate out the second and the first finger. And now we're going to add those wraps going around the hands. Let's start with the wrist, start from the top of the thumb, curve up and then out. And now we're going to step up and do that again. Just follow that same curve, coming back in towards the inside of the arm. Let's go back to the bottom of the thumb. We're going to curve up and then out. And now we're going to add in the sleeves. Starting from the top of the arm on the inside, we'll curve the sleeve going up and then out on both sides. And then we'll roll up the sleeve. Starting on the outside, we'll step up on that same curve, coming back in. And that's pretty much it. There's Scout from Fall Guys. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.